Our first villain is one of the most recognizable faces in horror, Freddy Krueger. Known for his razor-sharp glove and haunting presence in the dream world, Freddy's origin story is as terrifying as his nightmares. Freddy Krueger was a child murderer who preyed on the children of Springwood. When the parents discovered his gruesome crimes, they took the law into their own hands, burning him alive in an abandoned boiler room. But Freddy's thirst for vengeance didn't end with his death. Instead, he returned from the afterlife, haunting the dreams of those who wronged him. This origin story taps into deep fears of retribution and the idea that some evil never truly dies. Freddy embodies the terror of facing your fears in your own dreams, a place where the line between reality and nightmare blurs. Next up, we have Michael Myers, the silent, relentless killer from John Carpenter's Halloween. Michael's origin is shrouded in mystery and dread, making him one of the most iconic slasher villains of all time. Michael Myers was just 6 years old when he brutally murdered his sister, Judith Myers, on Halloween night. After the murder, he was institutionalized but escaped 15 years later to continue his killing spree. His blank expression and seemingly emotionless demeanor make him an unsettling figure, symbolizing the unknown nature of pure evil. Michael's origin story taps into the fear of the unknown and the idea that evil can emerge from the most ordinary of places. His relentless pursuit and lack of motivation beyond simple, primal urges make him a terrifying force. Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th is another classic horror villain with a deeply tragic origin. His story begins with a heartbreaking accident and evolves into a cycle of violence and revenge. Jason was a young boy who drowned at Camp Crystal Lake due to the negligence of the camp counselors. His mother, Pamela Voorhees, sought revenge on the camp staff, and after her death, Jason emerged from the lake, transformed into a vengeful killer. His unrelenting quest to protect his mother's legacy makes him a fearsome and tragic figure. Jason's origin story highlights themes of parental grief and the consequences of neglect. His transformation from a victim into a monster serves as a haunting reminder of how trauma can shape a being's destiny. Our final villain is Norman Bates from Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho. Norman's story is one of psychological horror and disturbed family dynamics. Norman Bates is the product of an overbearing mother and a troubled upbringing. After his mother's death, Norman becomes her psychological replacement, leading him to commit murder while assuming her persona. His story explores the complexities of mental illness and the impact of a toxic family environment. Norman's dark origins are rooted in psychological horror rather than supernatural elements, offering a chilling look into how the human mind can unravel under extreme pressure. These horror villains are more than just monsters. They are deeply scarred individuals, shaped by their tragic pasts. Their dark origins provide context for their horrific actions, making them both terrifying and compelling. Understanding their backstories not only enhances the horror, but also adds layers of depth to their characters. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of horror's most iconic villains. If you enjoyed this deep dive into their dark origins, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more spine-chilling content. And remember, the next time you watch a horror film, think about what might be lurking behind the mask. Until next time, stay scared and stay tuned.